Hi, my name is Tarosh Rao, and today I'll be presenting my project for Stanford's Code in Place. I love Shakespeare, I love maths, and coding is new love. And I thought when I'm doing this project for coding, let's have something which is a mixture of all these three things. Shakespeare's sonnets, or like in general sonnets, but it's not like AI will write the whole thing for you. Rather, it's going to be a mutual experience in the sense like I create one line and then AI will, like support me by creating the next line. And then it's more of like collaboration. So together we'll be creating something which is more meaningful. Okay, so this is the name of my project, Shakespeare Sonnets, Human plus AI Poetry. Now, if you love Shakespeare or if you love poetry, then you must press run and co-create some lines with AI supporting your rhymes. Now, I have written the code over here, but before I get into the boring part of how the code works, let's see the interesting bit about how it actually turns up. I'm clicking on run and it says Shakespeare Sonnet, Human AI Experience, and okay, now I'm expressing all the major things about a sonnet so that whoever is new to this exercise will be able to see what all things are expected. So the first is every sonnet is exactly 14 lines long and it's going to be written in iambic pentameters, which is the most lovely thing about Shakespeare and in general about these kind of sonnets, that they have this beautiful rhyme to it, like da-DUM, 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 da-DUM. To be or not to be, that is the question. So that's how Shakespeare's lines usually go by. But I mean, it's okay. We can be a bit more flexible about this. We don't have to really stick with this, but we'll try to follow it as much as we can. Secondly, these lines will be divided in stanzas. So you have first 4 lines, then second 4 lines, then again 4 more lines. So 3 stanzas, and the last one will have just 2 lines. That's the closing couplet. And the rhyme scheme will be A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G. So alternate words will be rhyming except for the last 2 lines. Okay, let's have less of talk and more of work here. Before we begin, what's your name, poet? So I'll call my name Tarosh. Hey Tarosh, what should be the theme of our sonnet? I would say love. Okay, great. Let's give a title to our sonnet. I was a huge fan of Shakespeare. I've told that. I am still a fan and I liked Hamlet a lot. So I would dedicate this love poem to my dear Ophelia. Okay, so that's the title there. And now it says stanza 1. Let's introduce our theme here, Tarosh. Let your imagination fly and do not forget to say it aloud with the tune. Da-DUM, 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 da-DUM. Let's write down the first line. So I'll try to have the first stanza in which I'll try to describe my love for Ophelia. Shall I tell thee, or maybe I should use you, which is, I suppose, more understandable with larger audience. Shall I tell you how you make me feel good? You have no clue how much my heart wants you. Your laughter dances like a gentle flood. Your presence sparks a flame that feels so true. So you, true, good, flood. It's doing pretty well. Let's now continue. So in this second stanza, we are going to develop the idea further. Your hands are mine. I know you don't. I know you. Hands are mine. I know you don't know yet. Your heart is mine. You know I love you. Your hands are mine. I know you don't know yet. Your heart is gold, which I rest my soul. In quiet moments, our love makes us whole. Together we'll weave dreams to hearts in gold. Now we'll have some kind of a tone in this. So Ophelia had drowned when Hamlet was rude to her, and then there was this whole tragedy. So let's try to have that. Oh my dear Ophelia, did you drown in sea? You drowned in the day you Chant in left. Oh my dear Ophelia, do you chant in left? Depth of pain are out of burning nest. My love a tempest lost in time's cruel toll. My sorrow deepens like the ocean's swell. Will you be there when we take birth again? There when we take birth again. So we have written down all the lines. Half of them lines we had written, half of the lines AI had written, and lastly we have congratulations Taroj. We wrote a sonnet together, same form, same 14 lines, same rules Shakespeare used. Maybe create more meaningful things together as AI progresses, keeping the human in the loop. Okay, and now we can press enter and see our complete sonnet. Okay, so now we have it. To my dear, dear Ophelia, shall I tell you how you make me feel good? You have no clue how much my heart wants you. Your laughter dances like a gentle flood. Your presence sparks a flame that feels so true. Your hands are mine. I know you don't know yet. Your heart is gold in which I rest my soul. In quiet moments, our love makes us whole. Together we will weave dreams, two hearts in gold. Oh, my dear Ophelia, the day you drowned and left, my sighs of pain are out of burning nest. My love, a tempest lost in time's cruel toil, my sorrow deepens like the ocean's swell. Will you be there when we take birth again? In every lifetime, you are my heart's refrain. And written by the great Tarosh. So that was the code. Let me introduce now how the code was written out, how the IDE here helped me in writing out this beautiful thing. So I imported called from AI. I import called GPT, and in the beginning you see here all the text lines that were coming, and here I was specifying, okay, what's the name and what should be the theme, what should be the title, and then I'm using a list in which I'm appending the sonnets as we're writing the lines. I'm also using a dictionary here in which I have these quatrains written out like stanza wise and what line should come over there. Then I am using a for loop in which I'm specifying like first 4 lines, the next 4 lines, the next 4 lines. It should be written in flow like that instead of writing down all the lines, and it's a pretty good way of writing it. Interesting. So line 1 comes here, then user's second line come here, then AI writes the first line, then the next line, and this is the little prompt. It should take in the theme, the title, and overall the sonnet that has been written so far. So it has to read all of that, and then it has to come up with the next line. So it's not that it's just reading the last line, it's reading the whole thing which we have written so far. And then lastly we have our closing couplet. So for that, the user line and the next line, and then finally we write all the congratulations, and we neatly organize the whole thing. So this is just my sweet and simple code. I had a really good time doing all the exercises here in Code in Place, attending all the sessions. So thank you, Stanford, for this experience, for making me learn more about coding, and I look forward to happy times. Thank you. Thank you.